Hey. Lipstick check. Nice. All right, cool. Okay, right off the bat today, I know we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, her in a much more posh, sleek, sexy outfit. Who, me? Already? Feels kind of early for this. Also, it's nice to see that you dressed up for our people in your outfit. I mean, I feel like this is still dressing up. I like the baggy clothes. Okay, fine, but be so for real. Which one of us looks better? You look better. Okay, just, oh my fucking god. See, you know what? This is why I never introduce you, just by the way, because you come in with this, ready, you're gonna have to edit it out, you gonna be okay? Don't you dare say it. Ass attitude that I don't appreciate. I hate your guts, God. Also, wait, while I have you, will you make sure that you like fix your necklaces? Oh yeah, no, good idea. I'll do it too because it's so annoying trying to edit these videos back and just like only fixating on how wonky they are. Trust me, it drives me nuts too because, fun fact, I'm the one that has to edit these as well because we're the same person, you dumb bitch. Wow, the self-deprecating jokes are so strong already. Woof. Woof. I'm sorry guys, we'll try to rein it in. We won't. How are those? Are they? Okay, I think we got it. I don't know how people like actually can consistently wear two necklaces at the same time. Girl, you literally do it constantly. I mean, I know I do it, but also it pisses me off so bad because they get tangled. Anyway, this is very first world problems, but how's it going? Happy Sunday, you little bitch. Oh my god, I'm so shook right now, guys, because one of my friends found this channel. You know who you are, Bubba, okay? Can this be our secret, babe? Because this is so embarrassing. It's like my worst nightmare. Anyways, hi cutie, I love you. But today is a very special day. Just kidding. In 1 week from today, okay? Not to like force you to mark your calendars, but fucking mark your calendar. I turned 21. Yeah, I know. I can have my first drink ever. Ever. I can have my first drink. Lies! Roll tape!
Go, go, go. I'll tell you how good it is.
Fucking knew. I knew.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because I had to expose your lies, dude. Duh. Well, it just exposed you to. I'm sorry. Do you really not understand how this works? I'm confused. Like, I'm starting to think you don't understand the bit that we have going with ourselves. It's you too. Like, you're not just throwing me under the bus when you do this shit. It's you too. You know that, right? Yes, of course I do, you sleazeball. Cool. Just, yeah, no, just making sure. That was out of pocket. Okay, fuck you. Okay, all right. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you too. But in 1 week I'll be 21. And this will probably come out like next time you see me I will be 21. Not that you care. Maybe you do. I don't know. But today I have the Snoopy cup with me. Don't get distracted. Right, sorry. Yep, staying on track. But I wanted to kind of talk about just something that's been obviously on my mind and like a little thing that has been very prominent into just what I've learned about life so far. And by the way, it's not a whole lot. I think I said before maybe to you, but every time I think I know something, I am just proven incredibly wrong. Every time. Every time I think I know something about life, not so much. So I don't claim to know anything ever. So suck a dick. There's a quote from Yellow Jackets, my hyperfixation show right now, and I was like, don't you have a bong to hit or a dick to suck? And I was like, damn, that almost felt targeted, but whatever. I digress. Sorry, just if I may, are you using that word right? I don't know if I'm using that right. Can you look it up? I'm gonna look it up. 1 sec. I digress. Yeah, I don't know. Digress means I'm about to depart from the main topic or subject of discussion, but I will return to it later. Ugh. But I am going to ask myself this question, and I'm also going to ask you this question because you're a human too, so you get it. I know you get it, bitch. It's not easy out here being a human, but this is some cringy ass shit I wrote in my notes a month ago, so bear with me, please. I asked Is it worth it to you? I ask you, is it worth it to feel? Is it worth the risk of pain to have the courage to love? Is it worth like trying something new with the risk of discomfort? Is it worth speaking your mind when it runs the risk of rejection in some way? Is it worth the pain to feel, or would you rather numb it all? Is it worth it to you? And actually, I'm gonna plug my phone in because it's gonna die. Entertain them. They don't want to see this. Oh my God, what do you mean by that? I hate when you do this to me. Just be you, bitch. Oh, here we are again. It's really rainy outside, which sucks. Wanted to go for a walk. Now I have to cosplay as Edward Cullen. You imprinted on my daughter? Please come back and save me. This is excruciating. So yeah, that's... Look at that cutty-ass stuffed animal. The fact that I've had to edit that word out twice now. Suck it up. I love that word. It's my favorite. Okay, anyway. But... it's something that it has been so just sticking out to me more than like any other stupid life lesson recently these days. Like, what is worth it to you? Is it worth having courage when there is like obviously a risk of pain and rejection involved? Is it worth like, basically I'm kind of quoting, I mean, I don't really know if it's Call Me By Your Name, but that's like a movie that stands out to me a lot in this regard. Is it better to speak or to die? And as someone who struggles a lot with confidence, or just speaking their mind in general, for the longest time, my whole life, and again, granted, I'm only like 21-ish, 20, almost 21. So my whole life isn't a whole lot of time, even though it feels so detrimental. So dramatic. Being a teenager and being in your 20s, you are such a drama queen. It's so funny. But even though it feels like I've been here a while and I know my way around and I know the ropes and I know the way the world works, I actually have no idea. And so obviously, for the longest time, aka my whole life, it was better to die. Oh my God, bitch, you did not. Damn. I'm sorry, that sounded really upsetting. I was just, yeah, we're gonna move on. But yeah, the thought of speaking or speaking my mind or having the courage or letting go of fear was awful and not worth it to me. God damn it, did I not clear up any space on this? You're gonna have to entertain them again. No! I know. I don't like this any more than you do. I just need to delete some footage because I'm stingy and I don't want to buy a new microchip for footage. So I just keep deleting. Stingy. I hate you. Stop making me make small talk with them. It makes every single party wildly uncomfortable. You know what? Fuck this. I'll give you something that'll entertain us. What say you we split this menage a trois bottle? You, me, and your mom! We are so back. Thanks for entertaining them. My pleasure. But, yeah, it was just really scary to speak my mind ever, and so I would, you know, obviously, I've talked about this, I never would, and I'm realizing how much time I've wasted in that regard, and I've realized that, I'm slowly realizing, I guess I should say, that it is, in fact, worth it to me. Pain is worth it to me. And I think that's a really, really complicated thing right now, just in the way that the world is and the time that we live in. People are really afraid to experience any sort of discomfort. There's a lot of instant gratification, and when that instant gratification isn't met, there's discomfort, and people aren't really willing to work towards anything anymore. It seems like, to me anyway. Work towards their goals, because obviously it's not an instant thing a lot of the time. It can be, I guess, but like for the most part, not really. And, you know, it's a lot easier to just kind of step back and, you know, let shit pass you by instead of, you know, having a little bit of authority and initiative in yourself and like stepping up and putting yourself out there and whatever that may look like for you. Obviously, the more comfortable choice is not doing that. And I guess dying in my little fucking like it's a speak or die sort of thing I have going on. But now that I'm getting older and I'm finding my place in the world, I'm realizing that one of my favorite parts about me is my ability to navigate discomfort and my ability to feel things, you know, like, to me it will always, always, always be worth it to put my heart out there and to love, even though that comes with the cost of pain, because, fucking spoiler alert, bitch, that's what it's all about. You're not gonna get out of this whole thing unscathed and with a little bit of scrapes. Like, that's just how it is, you know, and like, things are going to change no matter what. The one constant is changed. I know it's cliche, but it's true. And it's kind of your call if you want to change with it or if you want to just fight to stay the same. Because I know, like I said, staying the same is always the easier option. It's not the better one. And there's so much out there for you that you don't even know. Like, you couldn't even possibly understand. I don't understand. But there's so many different fields in life. There's so many different people out there that you've yet to meet. There's so much that lies ahead. Good and bad and ugly, all the things. But there's a lot that lies ahead for you. And it's a lot better to try to go for it than not. Because my biggest thing again, and I don't know if it's because my birthday's coming up and I always get a little bit existential, but my biggest thing that I'm so terrified of is living with regret. And a lot of people on their deathbed, like, I mean, they have a lot of regrets. No, right, yeah, totally, because you spent like a lot of time with various people on their deathbed. And obviously I know I'm gonna have some because I'm a human, but there's so much that I want for myself, and there's so much that I want for other people, and there's so much that I want to do and I want to accomplish, and there's so much that I've been putting off because I've been so fucking afraid to do so. And even if it just like comes down to just the small stupid trivial shit, like telling somebody that I have feelings for them, I'm still like, all of these things in life that take courage and put our heart on the line, most of the time we don't do it because our brain likes comfort, and that's a very discomforting thing. It's scary. But again, I bring it back to, is it worth it to you? Is it worth doing it? And maybe the answer is no. Maybe that's just the type of person you are. I'm not here to fucking shit on you. The tongue should not be a reoccurring thing for us. I hate it, babe. Yeah, you're right. The tongue things, it's gotta go. To Gen Z. But I've been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? So that's why I'm a little bit, it's like my personality right now. My personality right now is Yellow Jackets in RuPaul's Drag Race, and I don't know what that says about me. It actually says a lot about me, and I'm sure you're terrified and probably clicking on a different video right now, and that's fine. I don't blame you. But I'm realizing the things that are worth it to me are the things that require a little bit of work. Not like a crazy amount, but a little bit, and it absolutely is worth it to me to fucking fall on my face over and over and over again if I have to. And I do, and I have trust, but it's always worth it. Like, it's always worth it to me. You know, why I'm alive, like, I mean, I don't know how long I got. I don't know how long anyone has, but like, why the fuck not, you know? Even if it does scare me absolutely shitless, I don't know. The ability to put myself out there in whatever way that looks like is worth it to me, even though it might get met with some shit that scares me, you know? Does this make sense? I don't know if it does. Did I show you my Snoopy cup art? I did. Sorry. Yes, you in fact did, P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. And stop it with that word. It's driving me insane. But I don't know. I'm just asking, I'm curious too, is it worth it to you? Like, this life, there's a lot of give and takes, and you know, there's a, like, if you offer yourself up to give love, maybe, like, a lot of the time there's going to be some hurt involved there. Not all the time, because, you know, love is a beautiful, wonderful thing. Oh, don't even get me started on love, guys. That's a whole other tangent I could go off. But, you know, loving something or someone always runs the risk of losing them. And I ask, is that worth it to you? And is it worth starting down the path of something that you want really bad, like a goal, knowing that it's not going to happen overnight, and knowing that there's going to be some discomfort along the way. Is that worth it or not? You know, I guess I've just been asking myself one big question of what is worth it and what is not worth it, because with every single thing in this life, there is consequences. There is good and there's bad. That's just the way that it is. It's like a fucking pendulum. It's like the yin and yang, you know, there's balance, and like there's always going to be pros and cons with everything. And so it really is just asking yourself and like going inward and being like, well, what is worth it to me? What is worth it to me? Might not be worth it to someone else, but to me, where is my heart being drawn? And do I dare go there? Is it worth it? Like, even though it's unknown and fucking scary. Do you know what I mean though, bitch? Like, you understand. I feel so stupid, like, and again, I really do think I just get extra emotional and existential these days because of my birthday. Like, I woke up this morning and just started crying thinking about love. Just love and all the people I love, and I was just like, oh my fuck. Oh, it's so beautiful. But I don't know, I do that a lot too, so that's not like a new thing for me. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess a lot has been put into perspective recently, and I just have been asking so many questions, and about myself and about the world, and I feel so confused all the time, but it's kind of like a fun feeling, I guess, in a way, and I feel like I'm coming into myself a hell of a lot more, which is a really good feeling, and, I don't know where shit's gonna take me. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm actually okay with that, because I'm learning to develop trust within myself and trusting that I will be able to navigate whatever is thrown at me. And I never ever in a million years thought that I would be able to get to this point within myself. And again, it's a huge work in progress. Trust. Rome wasn't built in a day or whatever. Okay, history baddie. I know. Damn it, Ella, the tongue! Sorry, yeah, we did just talk about the tongue thing, my bad. But, and you know, I think this is a conversation that needs to be had, because again, with like the time that we live in, it's really easy to just seclude yourself and just search for the instant gratification in things. And we kind of have an addiction to instant gratification right now, like myself included. I'm not immune to this, okay? But it's just, there's just always such a lack of time with every part of my life, and again, that's really been creeping up on me. Like, I know 21 doesn't seem really old to a lot of people, but to me, it feels really old. And I just think about how fast the past few years of my life have been. Like, watch me fail the snap the first time and have to redo it. Those stupid old geriatrics aren't lying when they... Just kidding. I love my saggy can't even get the bit out. I love my saggy titties and saggy ball baddies. You guys are great. But they're not kidding when they say that it really goes by fast. And I spend most of my time wishing away stuff and being so in my own head and so afraid to speak up and so afraid to speak my mind. And I mean, now I'm realizing that's never been worth it to me. And so I guess like I'm going around in circles. I'm like a duck chasing its own ass at this point, or a dog. A duck or a dog? I don't know. What one chases its own ass? I think it's a dog. A duck? Ducks swim in circles, weirdo. They don't eat their asses. This is a weird conversation. I don't even have a comment for you anymore. Can you just let me breathe? Anyway, also, yes, this is a cork. I'm just pretending to unscrew it for the fit! But, I don't know. I guess I've just been thinking a lot, and time is moving fast, and I've also realized that there's never going to be an amount of time with people, places, or things that will ever be enough for me, because I have shifted my mindset, and I do view it all as very precious. Really a big fucked up, awful, tragic mess life is, but also very precious at the same time, and I'm part of that. Somehow, some way, I'm part of it all. This big fucking mess. I got myself intertwined with it. Whether I like it or not, I'm here, so I might as well make the most of it. And now I have to decide what is worth it to me and what I want to do. And dare to be, I don't know, have a little bit of fucking courage and light a fire under my ass and like try to make the most of it. Because a meteor could come tomorrow, not to be that bitch, and I'm like, ugh, we could only be so lucky, I wish. But, yeah, time's moving really, 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 really fast with or without me, and it's like, at some point, you've got to be able to, I guess, relax into yourself and decide what it is you want out of this life and go for it. Or not. But I feel like I just regret so much if I didn't, and that's what I'm trying to step into, is the discomfort and the pain that life could bring me, but also the beauty. If I decided what the fuck was worth it and I had courage. So, on that note, hope that got your little sexy mind working. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I'm grateful. Turning 21, and that's weird, and that's wild, and yeah. I just appreciate you all very much. And this is a funny little outlet thing that I have. It's not really a serious thing. It's just fun and goofy. And it's for me to watch back one day, and if I pick up some people along the way, great. But I'm grateful you're here no matter what, and I hope that you also, maybe this puts some shit in perspective for you, maybe not, I don't know. But no skin off my back. But if it did, just know you're a lot stronger than you think. I know, it's cringy. Everything I say is. Get over it. But it's true. And you're capable of whatever it is that you want. No one else is gonna do it for you. It's gotta be your decision at the end of the day. Anyway. Love you. You're sexy. Let's kiss. Just kidding. Ew! I went in like a guy does. The whole like, whatever. I love you. See you soon. Take care of yourself. I don't really know how to sign these off, so I'm just gonna stop it. Dilly dilly. Happy 21st to me. Bye. Alright, sleazeballs. I'm gonna suck the life right out of you. I love that there's like been one rogue commenter that's been calling me a vampire. You should stop while you're ahead, because my ego is going to skyrocket if you're not careful. So, yeah. But I hope you know that I love you. I'm in your corner. I'm rooting for you. I want you to root for yourself though too. Because it really doesn't matter who else does. If you don't, it's going to be a rough life if you don't start putting yourself first and you don't start seeing your own beauty. Me like tidying up why I've got you. but I really want you to see that for yourself, because you deserve that, and you deserve a lot of happiness. This life is so shit, but it doesn't always have to be, and you deserve to soak up every ounce of beauty that it offers. So just remember that. And I love the fuck out of you. You're so sexy. Happy 21st to me. I bought this when I was still 20. Fuck, cut the cameras, dead at. I threw my phone in all the excitement of the bit. That tongue shit should not be a reoccurring thing for. Fuck!